How's it going, guys? Oral Fanboy here once again, and we are back from our hiatus, our 1 week hiatus, back with some more One Piece. This time, chapter 1065. Oh, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Hold on a moment, I forgot to set up something. Whoops. To be. Whoops. Alright. So, it's been a long week of waiting. A long week of waiting. I try to get a GLC over the course of the week, try to get George Shea, but schedules are what schedules are, and it just couldn't happen, man. He's a busy man. I'm a busy man. It happens. It sucks. I did try. Guys. I don't want to hear, oh, what happened? Why did you try? No, I tried, man. I tried. I really did. But it is what it is. Well, let me pull up the chat real quick, and we can get started in just a little bit. No. All right, cool. So, it is November 4th, which means tonight is the day. Tonight is the day that One Piece Red releases, too. Which means I might go see it tonight. I might go see it tonight, guys. I don't know. I might go see One Piece Red, man. I've heard some good things, heard some mixed things, but for the most part, I think I'm gonna go check it out. I've seen all of the other One Piece chapter or the One Piece movies in theaters. I haven't started yet. No, I literally just went live. You came at the perfect time. I've seen all the other One Piece movies in theaters, and it's always a great time, a great experience with people. But I might go ahead and watch it tonight and maybe give a review over the weekend. So we'll see how that goes. Or I might see it on Sunday and then give a review at some point. We'll have to see. Hold on. Okay, good. All right, man. So yeah, we're going to start in just a little bit here. So be sure to like the video, guys. Be sure to share it. Let everyone know what's going down, what's going on. That we're doing this live reaction right now. I would appreciate that very much. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Friday tonight would be cutting it close because I would have to go to a 7 o'clock screening, and that's after this reaction, which I might be able. I'm in the theater's like 4 miles away, so it's like I would have to and I would have to eat. It's the whole. I would have to really stretch to get this One Piece movie going situation working, and get my friend who wants to go see it. Try to get them on board. It's yeah, it might be might be tough. Might have to pull for Sunday. I will be honest. I'm doing good, man. Thank you, Saksib. I'm not how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I can't complain, man. Today was one of those weird days, man. You ever have a day where you're like, I got a great night's sleep, or at least I thought I got a great night's sleep. I got a solid 8 hours, which is always the goal. Try to get 8 hours of sleep. If I do that, I feel like I'm good. But like when my alarm went off, I was just like, oh man, I got so much shit to do. I just like, and I just felt exhausted. Like, you ever feel that? Like you're asleep, you get a good night's sleep, and you try to get up, but you're still fucking exhausted for some reason. I'm like, why am I tired? I should not be tired. I slept my 8 hours. You know, I got a big day ahead of me. I got One Piece to look forward to. Why am I tired, man? Hate that shit. But no, Florida weather's fantastic, and I wouldn't say I'm stressed. I don't know. Physically, my body's like, ugh. Or at least it was when I woke up. I'm feeling better now. I had a cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Had a nice walk, and I'm feeling better now. But every once in a blue moon, I'll have a day where I just, I don't know why, just physically. My body just doesn't keep up with me. And there are days where I'll sleep 3 hours or 4 hours where I don't get a good night's sleep, and I wake up and I'm energized. It's like, how does this work, bro? Why are you like this, body? Why are you like this? Um, Look, man, Jalen Brunson's is advertised. Yeah, obviously he's not going to be a savior for our team, and we have issues. But I think a lot of people in particular are panicking over the fact that we lost to three really good teams, four really good teams. What did we lose to? We lost to Memphis, Atlanta. We lost to the Milwaukee, the best team in the league, and who was the fourth team we lost to that was really good? I'm forgetting, but we lost to literally some of the best teams in the league. Um, and it's like, wow, we're gonna be in panic mode. Like, come on, dude. My predictions of this arc. Hmm. I don't really have too many predictions. This arc is weird. You've got CP0's influence. You got Vegapunk. What the heck's going on with Vegapunk? I ultimately think there's gonna be like an alliance situation between us and them, us and Vegapunk, and we're gonna work together. But I don't know where this is going. I mean, I don't. Yeah, we're splitting up. I don't know. Hell, yeah, no, fuck that. Look. I'm originally from Brooklyn. I would never be a Nets fan. They're not the Brooklyn Nets to me. They're the New Jersey Nets, and they always will be. They're not a New York team. My volume is low. All right, is that better? I love my mic because I can literally auto adjust my volume from here without having to go to any settings. Do I watch the UFC? Sparingly. I'm not an expert, on UFC stuff, but I do watch it. Some of the fights are fun to watch. So yeah, I do watch the UFC from time to time, but I'm not someone that keeps up with it and like, oh, I know who the light heavyweight champion is right now. I don't fucking know. I recognize a number of names, but yeah, it's not. It is entertaining. I just don't have the time to watch it as much as I used to. All right, so we're gonna get started literally in like a minute or two, guys. Like I said before, show some love to the stream, guys. Like the video, you know what I'm saying. Support the stream. I'd appreciate that very much. And we're gonna get started in just a minute or two at most. Okay. Share the video. Let everyone know it's going down. Just waiting for a few more people to funnel in before we get started. We are live on both YouTube and on Twitch. Check the description for my Twitch if you don't know what it is and you want to follow it. How am I feeling about the anime this season? The anime this season, I don't know too much of what's out right now. All I know is that I mean, call me a normie, whatever you want to call me, but I love Chainsaw Man. I haven't read Chainsaw Man. I started watching it, and it's like, ooh, this kind of fits my aesthetic, dude. I kind of fucks with it, and I do appreciate that. The opening gives nods to old movies, and you know what I'm saying, and the risks they're taking from an animation standpoint, or not from an animation standpoint, more from the fact that they're doing weird things like the endings changing from episode to episode. They're putting clearly a lot of effort and love into this series. And for Mappa, who's doing so many different series at once, you have Vinland Saga, you got this, you got they do Attack on Titan. They got so many series to worry about, right? And they put so much energy and money and love into this, and you can really see it. And what really sealed the deal for me is like, I don't know, no one knows who these people are probably, but I'm a huge fan of the band Maximum the Hormone. They're the ones that did Death Note Opening 2 and Death Note Ending 2, I believe. And they're an awesome like metal kind of rock band. It's hard to really classify them because they do so many weird things. But they did the ending 3 of Chainsaw Man, and that was like, okay, now I'm in love because the show is great. It's fucking awesome so far. But the fact that I had one of my favorite bands do the one of the endings, and they absolutely killed ending 3. I loved it, so I was very excited. Yeah, Bleach, I've already read the manga. I am watching the anime, but it's like things haven't really started yet. Last episode was really like the first time where it's like, oh crap, things are really going down now with the Bankai stuff, and And Ichigo, what happened with him, I don't want to spoil, but yeah, very good stuff. Very good stuff. But those are the two I'm watching. Is there anything else I'm missing, guys, that's really good from this season? I'm curious, because I would do want to pick up some more stuff, for sure. For sure. But put your recommendations down in the chat. But I think I have delayed enough, guys. What do you say? Time for One Piece? I think so. I think so. All right. Let's get started. And we are going to start right now. So, if you want to read along to my reaction, pull up the chapter now, guys, and we're going to get going right this second. So, One Piece 1065. Here we go, baby. All right. I just want to go on a quick tangent before I start. When it comes to anime music, I love openings. I love endings. I love good quality music in animes. I think it really elevates it. And I was just thinking the other day, and it's a random thought, but I'm like, where One Piece is right now in the anime, it's in a good spot. Like, I'm excited every week. It's very quality. But I can't help but lament the fact that the opening sucks. And the decision that they made for the song that they chose for this particular part of the arc, I don't think it's inherently a terrible song, but it's an awful choice that doesn't fit the tone and the actual, like, moment that we're in Onigashima. And the fact that they chose that opening kind of takes away from my excitement from the series, which it shouldn't, but for me, music is very important, and getting an opening that hypes you up for the episode is actually important. And the fact that they got such a mellow and boring opening in One Piece right now, for such an epic part of the arc, with like what happened on the rooftop and what's happening now, I just felt like it was such a wasted opportunity. But anyway, One Piece. I got the chapter now. I can stop delaying. Chapter 1065 of One Piece, baby. Here we go. We've got Uta and Luffy on the cover. Okay. Like I said, I might see One Piece Film Red tonight. I gotta see. Ooh, got a color page, baby. Ooh. Ooh, hold on a second. We got Frankie. We got Chop. We got Usopp. We got Yasop. Ben Beckhammer. Oh, we got my boy Zoro Kobe. Okay. Gear 5th Luffy. Oh, damn. They got Gear 5th in Film Red. Wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. Is Uta a Lunarian? Did I just get spoiled? What the fuck? Is Uta a Lunarian, bro? They really just spoiled me right now? Bro, I was gonna go see the movie tonight! I was going to see the movie tonight! I don't really care about Uta too much, I won't be honest. At least not yet. But what the hell? That's gotta be Lunarians. Like, they literally just spoiled me. Oda, you realize... what? The movie came out today in the United States, bro. That's fucked, Oda. That's fucked. I got my boy Shanks. Katakuri? Katakuri's... Oh, I gotta stop reading. I gotta stop looking at this. I'm gonna be spoiled. I'm gonna be fucking spoiled, dude. I'm gonna be spoiled. How are you gonna spoil me, Oda? I know technically this chapter... Maybe because this chapter is not intended to come out until Sunday, technically. So maybe it's one of those things where... Oh. If you spoil, yada yada. You should have read it ahead of time. Man, what the fuck, dude? Alright, anyway. We're going to the actual chapter. Lab Stratum, Egghead, Island of the Future. The reason they stayed on the ship, question mark? The way I see it, when it comes to a government island, you gotta think about who's gonna be around to bail them out if they get caught. Yo ho ho ho, I was thinking the same thing. Would you care for some tea? That's my boy Zoro using your fucking... People always say Zoro's an idiot, Zoro's stupid, Zoro's just a dumb brute. You know what I'm saying? But he's the one who's actually thinking about this practically. Alright? And I'm not just gassing him up, okay? I'm not just doing the usual, like, oh, I'm a Zoro fan. Oh, look at my Zoro shirt, which I am wearing a Zoro shirt. So this is a bit ironic of a thing to say. But honestly, like, it's actually a smart thing. You're on a government island. This is not playtime and happy times and funs. Yay, we're on a government island. Woo! You have to be cautious that things are going to turn on its head and shit's going to go down and they're going to turn on you at some point. What's stopping Vegapunk from being like fucking surprise motherfucker and just shooting everybody or some weird shit? I don't know. Like, and Zoro's like, well, if they get caught, we can't be like stuck together. We got to split up. So my man's is smart, bro. And Brook was right. That's my boy too, Brook. My boy Brook too. So Zoro's gonna be the savior. I know it, bro. Because that's what I'm talking about, Zoro. All right. Would you care for some tea? Excuse me, sir. What? Oh, caribou. You're still here. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hang up. Just give me a moment of your time. I know our deal was to drop me off anywhere from Wano, but I didn't think we'd be heading for a government island. I heard you helped out our captain, but I appreciate it. See you around. These jerks. I'll remember this. Lab. Whoa. The stairs are moving. New steps are spreading out of the ground. What kind of setup is this? How is it powered? You could say the whole island runs on fire. Huh? After all, you can convert its power into any kind of energy. Doesn't that burn through a load of natural resources? I'm always looking into alternative fuels. If only there was such a thing as an eternal flame. Then I'd be able to make my very own sun. A sun? Damn, so Vegapunk's carbon emissions are through the roof, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get some solar panels. Vegapunk! What are you doing? She's going right through the wall. Lilith. Hey, open up. Slide, huh? Oh, it's a invisible wall? Or not invisible wall, but it's the fake wall. Hey, open up. Lilith-chan. Stop dilly-dallying and walk through. You should never let your own senses dupe you. What is it, Edison? Slide. Oh, look at Robin. Robin, damn. God damn. God damn, Nico Robin. Okay. That's all I gotta say about that. No, wait. It turned back into solid metal again. How the heck does that even work? So this is the lab. Where did Lilith-chan get to? Hey. Y'all can keep going on. Dead ahead. Who's that? What? Speaks in a heavy Kansai accent. Vegapunk Edison. That doesn't sound right. I'm Vegapunk Edison. Is that what they're trying to say? I'm Vegapunk Edison. Howdy. Now let's just keep walking like I said. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. Like country. I'm a country. That's how I'm imagining they sound. I don't know if that's the right way. Let's look for some future treasure. Future treasure like what? Like flour made entirely out of exquisite gems. That's a weird fantasy. I can't tell if your taste is closer to a little girl or an old hag. Future kick. Wow. That's assault Nami. It's assault Nami. You gotta relax. Yeah. But it's kind of funny. Huh? What are you doing here, Jinbei? Oh! You're in trouble now. I don't think that's him. Damn, Rob. I'm just looking at Robin's cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. Even though there's not much to really back there. I'm gonna be honest. Robin don't really got cheeks like that. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate. Even the last panel where I was thirsting, she was kind of back against the walls. Like, you can tell, like, there's no waist, no cheeks right there. It's unfortunate. But anyway, I don't think that's him. Doesn't he look a little too young? Well, my first guess would be his son. He's his son. Yeah, but on second thought, maybe Jinbei was somehow turned into a kid. Nah, I'm going with option 3. It's a coincidence. I mean, the kid's got wings, although there's an ominous air about him. Out with it. Who the heck are you? He may look like a kid, but he's just as big as the real Jinbei. I've got a bad feeling. There's a fourth possibility. He's a pacifista. Yo, the Seraphims are wild, man. Sploosh. Yeah, this was all one giant trap. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say, guys, about Zoro being smart, about not, like, just letting your guard down, not being just taking into the energy of, wow, it's future time, and actually, like, making sure you're safe, and this isn't some sort of elaborate scheme, and this is a fucking trap. What did I say, bro? What did I say? See, Zoro's the smart one. Sanji didn't think about this. Luffy didn't think, well, I mean, Luffy's not smart. Sanji's smart. Luffy's not smart. Who else is smart? I mean, Robin should have been on this. Robin, that's my girl. That's my girl. She should have been on this, bro. This is like, come on. Come on here. We should have known the government would never gonna roll out the red carpet. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I was saying. Let's be realistic here, guys. Like, come on. Like, it's a government facility. Although it does seem Vegapunk's a little bit more independent than necessarily government. Probably only utilizes the government because they can afford to pay. And I'm sure things will probably switch once CP0 shows up. But come on, this couldn't have turned any other way. Does that mean they're just using a clone as Jinbei as a soldier? He's still a kid, but I don't really want to fight him. Beep, beep. What the fuck? He's got fruit powers? Dude, is that the swim fruit? What's going on? Should I pop out to him? Help Nami? Not yet, Zeus. Hey, I know that ability. Bro, he's got the swim fruit! What the fuck? Ooh. So, wait. Is Senor Pink dead? Not my senor. Not my senor. Is Senor Pink dead? Or is this some sort of lineage factor bullshit? Oh, but Jinbei with the swim is dangerous. Oh, a fisherman with the swim fruit, that's just, oof. That's actually raw, dude. That's actually raw, dude. A fucking fishman with a swim fruit? Think about that for a moment. Whoo! That's it. You just signed your own death warrant. I don't give a crap whether you're a Jinbei or not. Bang! Hit him with the Falcon Kick. Fucking kick. Sends him flying into a wall. Robin's trying to follow up with the Giganta Fleur. Look at Robin. Look at my girl right there. What he said. That was unforgivable. Let's go. Sea Serpent. Look at my girl Robin, dude. Oh my God. Look at Jesus Christ, Oda. What are you doing to me? You know what I'm saying? 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 Oda. Damn. Okay, Jinbei out here. Little baby Jinbei out here. So you can use Fisherman Karate too. Get out of there, Robin. Lethal Green Star. Skull Exploding Grass. Nice, nice. Everybody's getting some hits in. I know this isn't... Oh, he dipped under the water. I know this isn't Jinbei, but it still feels messed up. He's gone. Clutch. Usopp. I've got this, Sanji. Usopp, don't move a muscle. Radical. Watch it, shark. Beam it. Howie. Howie? Oh, it's South. This is the Southern guy. Oh, God, okay. Howie! He just used the beam. Who in tarnation? Yo, they went full on Southern with this boy. Damn, bro. Well, Howie! He just used the beam. Who in tarnation is this guy? I reckon. I reckon this is getting real risky. The Seraphim's still just a kid. We ain't got. So the Seraphims will grow up. Okay, that is terrifying. Imagine, oh my god, imagine baby Mihawk growing up. Holy fuck-a-moly, that's just terrifying. And these kids are still putting in work as children, dude. Nah, man, this is dangerous. This Seraphim's still just a kid. We ain't meant it to put that through its laser test till later. You said it. Oh, you said it. How does he have the faintest idea how much one Seraphim costs? I'll rip his blasted skull off. I wouldn't go that far. Don't you think it's a bit too evil? Ah, Eureka! I've just thought up a new invention. I'll leave the rest of you, Pythagoras. I have to jot down the blueprints right away. Of course. My hands are always so full. At this point, I'd even take help from the cat. There's a cat? Why is there a cat? Meow. Wisdom. Pythagoras. Dr. Vegapunk. You don't come across battle data this rich every day. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Let's get some input. I told you, man. This is all a big old trap. Zoro. Oh, this is actually a well-structured chapter because Zoro basically pointed out and laid down the groundwork for what was about to happen. Will they get captured? That is the question. Does Zoro and Brook need to come to the rescue? Then you have the Luffy group, who might need to come to the rescue as well. The ideas won't just stop flowing. York, be a doll and eat something for me. Sure thing. Munch, munch, delicious. Bring seconds for Dr. York. Her current BMI is over 600. The Seraphim's attack patterns have continued to develop as it grows. That suggests that one lineage factor... Wait, hold on. Lineage factor! The Seraphim's attack patterns have continued to develop as it grows. That suggests that one lineage factor really does store some of our recollections and capabilities. We should try and accelerate their growth, although that presents new obstacles. Green blood concentration has risen and heartbeat is up to... Green blood what is that? Green blood concentration has risen and heart rate is up to 90 beats per minute. Green blood? Is he insinuating that he knows the key to basically quick growth? Kind of what, not giant. I was gonna think comparable to giantification, but not really. More like aging serum, to have their bodies mature quicker, which would make sense. I mean, I don't know. How long has this whole situation been going on with the Warlords and the Seraphim Project? Is it a new thing that they... I don't know. That's so weird. I don't know. Because it could be one of two things. It could be, number one, they've been developing the Seraphim Project for a long time. And, they just aged enough to the point now where they're able to be utilizing combat. Or it's one of the things where maybe this green blood can age them quickly and the project's only been recent. But because of the green blood, they don't want to put too much in there. It ages them enough where they could utilize them. This is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. A lot of things are being dropped. I really need the toilet. I'd go myself, but I can't afford to waste any time. Flush. What? Grin. That hit the spot. What is happening? She just took a big old shit. Just took a big old shit. So they share... What? So they're literally all the same person. They're all... Because when one person shits, they all, like, feel the effects of it. Right? Right? Because, like, the one guy before said, eat for me. Which I was like, what the fuck? That's got to be a mistranslation. He said, eat for me. And then she ate. So, whenever, like, so this chick basically does all the, like, human things. Like, eating, drinking, sleeping. While the others work, so they don't have to. And it somehow, like, works with them, too? That's weird. That's cool, but kind of weird. That hit the spot. Gotta punch something to help me digest. So sleepy. If I didn't see you just take a massive shit, you'd be looking a lot hotter. I'm not gonna lie. This is Dr. York's on today's 4th SDN cycle. Snacking. Oh my god. Yo! Dr. York's on today's 4th SDN cycle. Snack, dump, nap. Yo. That is wild. That is wild, dude. She's out. Carry over all the materials Dr. Pythagoras needs. Also, Dr. Edison is preparing for another experiment. Get to simulation room 88. And there's I almost read the wrong panel. I will admit, I will say this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The panels are a little cluttered. It is a little, like, this one in particular. This whole series, like, if you guys know where I'm reading right now, if you're looking at the chapter, it's very, like, the paneling is a little weird right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little much. It's very cluttered, but at the same time, it means we get more content in the chapter, so I'm not super mad about it. That's enough, Seraphim. Return. I can't move. Edison, Lilith, Pythagoras, you three have had your fill too, right? Oh, what a shame. Of course that scoundrel butts in when things finally get good. Yo, that's a sick fuck. I'm not gonna lie, it's a sick ass fucking... Shaka's got the sickest design by far. By far. I'm Dr. Vegapunk, Shaka. You must be the new Straw Hat Pirates. Or you must be the Straw Hat Pirates. That's us. Why the hell did you do to our... Wait, what the hell did you do to our shoes? They're stuck to the floor. Dom shoes can be magnetically disabled at any point while in the laboratory. So you're saying resistance is futile then? I know better than let my guard down around pirates. Wait, we've already met 2 Vegapunks. That woman and the other one on the speaker. Yes, but I'm also Vegapunk. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention I'm Vegapunk too? Shut the fuck up, Usopp. Can you stop for a moment, bro? Do you realize the situation that you're in? You're literally, like, stuck to the floor and you're at the mercy of this man and you're making jokes. You're making jokes, Usopp. Calm down for a moment. Would you cut it out? Yes, thank you, Frankie. Tell him. Do you think this island looks like the future? Check. Oh, it's beyond the future. I mean, just look at those mecha sea beasts. There's also Vega Force 1 in the island air. Frankie's in a kid in a candy store. Aircon 2. This is as futuristic as it gets. Wait, do I go? I don't know which panel to read next. It's a little cluttered. Check it out, top. Wait, no. Do I go down first? Oh, I'll go down first. Okay. I've never seen anything like this place before. For real, what kind of goodies are you making here? I want to take a full tour and take it all in. There's no way you and I wouldn't get along. It's actually quite the contrary. You feel me? You feel me, Vega-chan? You feel me, Vega-chan? Alright, you gotta calm down, Usopp. Or, not Usopp. Frankie, you gotta calm down, bro. You're getting into fanboy territory, and that's my job, bro. That's my fucking job. You gotta relax. But I wouldn't call Zoro-chan. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If I wouldn't do that. Even Oda. If I saw Oda in real life, I wouldn't be like, Oda-chan, Oda-senpai. No, you're dick riding a little too hard. Frank, you gotta relax, all right? I was with you until you started calling him Vega-chan with a heart. You know, that's a little, it's a little much. It's a little, it's a little much. It's a little much, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually quite the contrary. This is an island of the Ooh. Huh? Check it out, Chopper. You can tell it's all rusted and stuff. It's metal, not another hollow thing. Whoa. What the heck? Could something really could something like this really move? If it could, how is that level of tech possible for something so ancient looking? What do you mean by past? Well, if I were to tell you that long ago there was once a highly advanced yo. Not unlike Egghead when it comes to technology, a civilization from 900 years ago, would you believe me? Dude! Yo, that's crazy! Oh, man. Oh, we're really in the end game now, boys. We're in the end game now. Damn, dude. Damn, we're really... Okay. So we're talking about the Ancient Kingdom. We're talking about the Void Century. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this man's right here. Look at this man's. Is there any coincidence? Hey, let me just put this out here because my brain forgets things and I like to document my thoughts while I have a chance to actually say them. And so yes, let me just say the helmet is very reminiscent of Viking helmets. I know the body is very technologically advanced, you know. Seems like regular like steel, metal, whatever the case may be. The helmet, especially the top part of the helmet, is very Viking in its nature, which makes me think that there might be some sort of connection with Elbaf, because Elbaf, if you remember everyone, Elbaf is based off of like Norse mythology and Norse, you know, basically Nordic history and things like that. And the fact that this robot is wearing from an ancient kingdom is wearing a Viking helmet, maybe there's some sort of connection. It could be a reach because Oda does like his helmets to look similar sometimes, but I'm just putting it out there. There could be some sort of like connection there. And maybe when we do go to Elbaf, if we go to Elbaf, if we don't go to Elbaf, that would be ridiculous. If we go to Elbaf, hopefully we do. Maybe we can see something along those lines. Maybe the giants are the original people. Maybe the ancient kingdom was a giant kingdom, and they were the dominant race before, you know, whatever happened. It's hard to say, but all I know is we're getting there, guys. It's actually getting kind of scary to think that we're really starting to unwind here. And hold on, Shison son, appreciate the sub. You, young Octo with the 28 months. The fucking loyalty, bro. We love it. We appreciate it. But Oda's really in the end game here. All jokes aside, and it's getting kind of scary that we're legitimately getting reveals. We're getting things finally starting to unfold here, and we're marching down towards the conclusion of this wonderful series, and it's kind of sad and terrifying and exciting all at the same time. All at the same time. Would you like to see Luffy Seraphim? I mean, how do Seraphims even work? I don't know. That'd be cool. But we'll have to see. Oh, you think there was a trader back then in the Ancient Kingdom that sold them out? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. But the reveal here, man, that the Ancient Kingdom was actually super advanced in technology, that really hints that I mean, guys, we're going to the moon. We're going to the fucking moon, all right? Imagine if One Piece is like some sort of dystopian future in our world where it's like or at least a parallel to that, where it's like we're in a post-apocalyptic fucking society where it's mostly water and yeah, I mean obviously our world there's not enough water to really compare, but yeah, a Roog. Can you imagine a Roog? Yo, that'd be hype as fuck. A fucking Mad Monk Seraphim with 4 wings, 2 white and 2 black. Yo, that would be crazy, bro. That would be legitimately sick. Like, legitimately sick. But we have to speak about, guys, we have to talk about Luffy, or not Luffy, the Jinbei Seraphim with the swim fruit. Does that mean, that can mean 2 things. One, not as important. Well, I mean, they're both important, but one is more potentially, like, catastrophic than the other. Obviously, I don't want Senior Pink, my guy, to die, but that's the less catastrophic possibility. The other possibility is that motherfucker can just make people have devil fruit abilities via utilizing the fucking lineage factor, which is a terrifying proposition. I mean, it's possible. I mean, that's the case because we saw what fucking... Oh, we saw what the pacifists of the past did with Kizaru's devil fruit. But I thought it was like a transferring type thing where... But... Like, what are the chances that they had Senior Pink's DNA to put in a fucking Seraphim? Like, how does that even work, dude? How does that even work, man? Oh, that's... That's what I'm saying. Like, a Jinbei with a swim fruit is crazy, dude. They're lucky the Straw Hats ran into a child version. Although, admittedly, I don't think that the Jinbei child really looked injured or anything. They didn't put a scratch on him, as far as I saw. I could be wrong. Let me go back to the panel. Yeah, I'm not seeing any wounds on the Jinbei in this panel here. So, like, even with Frankie's Radical Beam, right? With Usopp's fucking Skullgrass, with Sanji kicking him, with Robin attacking him, with all of that happening, this man comes away unscathed. Probably because of the Seraphim stuff. You know, with the fire, he can just he doesn't take damage. But still, with all of that, like, even as a child, like, these Seraphims are no joke, man. No joke at all. A Roger Seraphim? Brah. Brah. Because the thing is, like, there is a possibility for a Ace Seraphim. Why not? They killed Ace, right? His blood is in Marineford somewhere. All you need was somebody to get a sample of that blood. There was a lot on the floor there. A sample of that blood. Bring it to old Vegapunk, and there you go. You got a clone. All right, Roger. The government executed Roger. So I mean, maybe they got his body somewhere. They definitely. What do you think they did with his body? They probably got it kept somewhere, if I had to guess. Or maybe they buried him, or maybe they fucking burned him. I don't know. Point is that could be a possibility. Can't count that out. But so far we've only seen the Shichibukai, so maybe there's a reason for that. We'll see. He didn't have. He didn't. I'm thinking he didn't have wounds, and Sanji's fire might not be able to damage since Seraphim already have flame attacks. Maybe. That's a possibility. Zebek, yo, a Zebek Seraphim would be sick, dude. But I think we're gonna save Zebek for Blackbeard because there's a connection. There's 100% a connection between Zebek and between Blackbeard. Probably, maybe like Blackbeard's like his son or bastard son or like legitimate son. I would say legitimate son. And like his whole thing is like, you know, why we saw him in this past. Remember, we see him as a child. That Oda drew him as a child, and he was sad and like crying and whatever. It might be because he grew up without his dad, because his dad got killed by the by the government. Killed. We don't know if Zebek is actually dead. And why do I say this? Because Blackbeard's ship is called the Sword of Zebek. So, I think it's called a Saber of Zebek or the Sword of Zebek. It's one or the other, right? Someone in the chat should know. Do you think the Seraphims could have 2 devil fruits? Nah, that's too much, man. Too much. One devil fruit is enough, man. But this is actually really clever. Let me just say, for Oda's part, a very clever concept that he's putting here is being able to utilize one devil fruit multiple times. So you don't have to find new devil fruits for new people, especially government officials. If you're able to, as Vegapunk, essentially, we don't know if this is true yet, but this is very highly implied, give someone a devil fruit ability that's already around, then that means that Oda doesn't have to come up with new devil fruit abilities, can utilize ones that are already taken in new people. Imagine some of the strongest fruits in One Piece. I mean, literally, Vegapunk, don't forget, guys, recreated a perfect copy of Kaido's devil fruit that Momonosuke ate. Now imagine that with some of the more strong fruits. I'm not to say that Kaido's isn't one of the strongest, it is. But think about some of the other fruits, man. Think about Marco's. Think about fucking Aces. Think about Akainu's. Just some of the craziest fruits in One Piece can be possibly recreated, and that's a terrifying proposition, guys. An exciting one, too. Because if Vegapunk is capable of figuring out a way to give people double or multiple devil fruit abilities through the lineage factor, that means that, hey, Akainu, you want this? You want some Kizaru's powers too, or you want Sengoku's powers? Like, Jesus Christ, hell no. Hell no. Would be insane if Doffy Seraphim had the OP, yo. I want to see the Doffy. I definitely want to see the Doffy Seraphim, because he looked baller as a kid too. He was fucking out here with his Hawaiian t-shirts and his glasses, like I'm a fucking player. So yeah, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Legitimately. And the way that Oda's setting up the Seraphims, because you know they're gonna get older, he's gonna maybe find a way to age them a bit. Like, this is just the test run here of the Seraphims. The SSG is just getting started, man. And these Seraphims are not fully matured, and they're still putting in work. Still putting in work, man. Mihawk gets the jacket fruit, and Doffy wins. Alright, you gotta calm down, Katakuri, man. You gotta relax, man. Oh, that's funny, though. Stupid. Oh, man. Alright, guys, get your questions in now. We're going to be answering some questions and then wrapping up the stream. If you're just joining us now, we just finished our live reaction to Chapter 1065 of One Piece. But we are still answering questions, sitting around, discussing theories, and talking about what we enjoyed about the chapter, or maybe didn't enjoy. So if you have any thoughts, concerns, questions, or anything in between, be sure to put them down in the chat, and I'll read them off as I'm doing this. Also, be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video, subscribe, and all that good jazz if you enjoy the reactions and whatnot. I appreciate it. Yeah, Sugar's fruit would be a cheat code. Fuck that fruit. I don't want to see that fruit ever again. That fruit is a plot device. It's a plot device. It's random. It's weird. It has weird abilities that don't make sense. Like that. The thing about Sugar's fruit is like, it's so random. What does turning someone into a toy have to do with taking away their memories? There's no connection there. I don't know. Did you notice Jinbei Seraphim had someone on his wrist? What? Someone on his wrist? What do you mean, someone on his wrist? I don't see anything on Jinbei's wrist or the Seraphim's wrist. Oh, wait, hold on. His right arm has something on it. It's like a little bandage or something, maybe? It's hard to tell. Let me see if I see it in any other panel. It's the right one. It's barely visible in one panel. I don't know. And in the panel where Sanji kicks him, I don't see anything on his wrist. So maybe it was just like an effect of the water. I don't know. It might just be a water effect. I wouldn't put any stock into that yet. But I will check it out next chapter, and hopefully we see if there's anything like that. Good call out though. I think Seraphim Mihawk can serve as a warm up for Zoro. I mean, you know, Seraphim Mihawk made fucking what did he do? He made Blackbeard sweat a little bit. He made him sweat a little bit. So if Seraphim Mihawk is making Blackbeard sweat a bit, you know, I think he's gonna give more than a warm up for Zoro. I mean, these Seraphims ain't no joke. I mean, and the fact that they're still children and not at their full strength is even more intense, like incredible. I mean, look at all the attacks that this man Jinbei, this Seraphim Jinbei just had to deal with, and he's unscratched. He took a full on like kick from Sanji. He took fucking a radical beam from Frankie. You know, like he took on some big old attacks. Robin was attacking him, and he's just these Seraphims. You gotta recognize that they're no joke, man. Actually, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, and I think Seraphim Jinbei used named attacks. Named attacks? Did he? Hold on. I don't think he did. I think he literally just grabbed Usopp and he like went for some water bullet stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of hard because he didn't actually speak, but yeah. What I don't understand is why the Kuma Seraphim was with CP0 while they want to kill Vegapunk. I don't know. That is the thing. Like, I mean, that could definitely turn on them if they don't have a way to control. Like, because I would imagine Vegapunk has a way to like assert control over all the Seraphims with just like a command code or whatever the case may be. So if they're bringing Kuma back there, it's like, bro, you're setting yourself up for disaster. In that case, right? So. CP0, I honestly, like, I'm going to be real when it comes to CP0, guys. My expectations versus their actual reality of what they've accomplished as a organization. It's unfortunate how things have gone with CP0. They really aren't nearly as threatening as maybe they should be. They've been kind of, like... See, they've not come even close to the level of intimidation CP9 gave. CP0, all they've done is be mysterious and wear masks and walk around and like, you know, do things. They haven't actually... They're not really a threat. I'm sorry, guys. They're not really a threat as of yet. We'll see if that changes, but I'm not... Yeah. One of the CP0 members got killed by fucking Izo. What more do I need to say, guys? No offense to Izo. Yo, shout out Izo, rip Izo. Come on, I'm not trying to shit on Izo, but like a fully fresh CP0 member gets killed by Izo, man. I mean, come on, you know. So, yeah, CP0 ain't nothing to worry about. At least not until they prove something, for me. And they haven't done so yet. Yeah, it was a 2v1, but it's Izo, bro. It's Izo. Come on, dude. It's Izo, bro. Come on, man. Kaido was fighting all of the freaking scabbards by himself. By himself. And he was bitching them like they were nothing. Like, oh, hold on. Son, thank you very much for that, sub.
Zoro didn't leave the ship cause if he ran into a Seraphim, it wouldn't look good on his list of
Yo, Pudding, relax. Pudding, relax. Oh, come on, Pudding. Appreciate the sub, though. It's 27 months of loyalty, man. It's over 2 years. Zoro didn't leave the ship because if he ran into a Seraphim, it wouldn't look good on his list of opponents. Come on, man. Look, Zoro was the only one thinking this last chapter. He's the only one like, hey, we're on a government island. Maybe we shouldn't be all lackadaisical and fall into some sort of trap. And what do you know? They fell into some sort of trap where they're literally all stuck to the ground, unable to move because of the boots they're wearing, those lame ass boots they're wearing are keeping them stuck to the ground. They're at the mercy of Vegapunk. If Vegapunk wanted, he could just kill them right there and then. They have nowhere to go, and come on, what are you doing? He's not stupid. That's what I'm saying, Katakuri fans. Zoro is not dumb. He's the only one who's concerned about the consequences of things happening. He's the one that warned Luffy about what's going on with Usopp. Like, hey, he needs to be the one to come back and apologize. He made the mistake. We can't have people be willy-nilly leaving the crew like that. Bro, he's the one that warned Luffy about being in the new world, taking things seriously, not letting things. Zoro's the one that always brings the realness, bro. What is Zoro gonna do? Tell him, don't go, guys. Don't leave. Like, they're their own fucking people. So he's like, I'm gonna stay behind. If they get in trouble, I'll rescue them. That was his mentality. And plus, somebody's got to watch the ship. What if the government goes after the Sunny? Right? That's what I'm saying. So Brook and Zoro MVPs, bro. This chapter proved it. Zoro proved it. We all know this. We all know this. We all know this. My man's is not dumb. Zoro was scared. Get the fuck out of it, Casuals. Get at it, bro. Thoughts on Mr. Beast reanimating part 1 of Naruto? Well, I mean, is he actually doing it? I know he kind of hinted at it on Twitter, but is it confirmed that he's doing that? Is it confirmed? Animation is incredibly expensive. I know Mr. Beast got them pockets. He got that money. But it's one of those things where when it comes to like things that need a reanimation, Naruto's not really on that list. Like, Naruto's animation is not bad. The issue is the filler, which, I mean, yeah, who cares? You just skip the filler, right? Obviously, when you read it week to week or watch it week to week, it'd be a problem, but you skip the filler. But the animation itself isn't aged. It's fine. You don't need to remake Naruto. There are so many other series that definitely need a remake. Slam Dunk needs a remake, and god awful. Oh my god, did you guys see the trailer for Slam Dunk movie? They literally released it today, and I was so excited for this movie, guys. I am a massive Slam Dunk fan. Takehiko Inoue is probably my favorite mangaka because Vagabond, Slam Dunk, Real, all top 10 series for me, probably. Vagabond's my number 2. Or maybe number 3, depending on how I'm feeling that particular day. Slam Dunk's in my top 10, and Real's probably in my top 10. And the trailer comes out today for Slam Dunk the movie. And it's a fucking CG. It's fucking CG. Like, why? Like, I see what they do with Blue Lock, and it looks beautiful. And say what you want about Blue Lock as a series, man. Say what you want about Blue Lock as a series. The fucking animation, it's so fluid and smooth and clear and crisp. It's eye candy. And then you watch a CG, of that trailer, and it's fluid, but it's so awkward looking, man. It sickens me. I'm not someone that says all 3D is bad, there should never be 3D. But this looks like trash, dude. Slam Dunk needs a remake. Yu Yu Hakusho needs a remake. These 90 series there are 90 series that need remakes, man. Not Naruto. I know Naruto's the most popular, and therefore Mr. Beast would be more inclined to do that because it's going to get more attention. He's a businessman, I get that. But in general, when it comes to these remakes, there are a lot of series that need it. Let's do it right, man. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about Kid's backstory being released in an SBS. Yu Yu Hakusho does need a remake, 100%. Number one, Shiro Takeda, the ending was improperly adapted. And the animation is not great. It is not great. But it's, I mean, I wouldn't die if we never got a Yu Yu Hakusho remake. I'm just saying a Yu Yu Hakusho remake would be phenomenal. Would be phenomenal. It would literally get, like, the mainstream audience don't know about Yu Yu Hakusho like that. A lot of the new audience, newer fans, you know, people that weren't born when that series was out and weren't like integrated with that. So if you introduce that to a new audience with great animation, levels of animation similar to a JJK or a fucking Chainsaw Man. Look, I'm just saying, it would introduce this great series to a new audience with better pacing, better structure. I'm just saying, it would blow it up, JoJo style, man. It would blow it up. It would be fucking massive, massive. It might be on Hunter levels of fucking hyped. People talk about favorite best animations of all time. They don't talk about Hakusho. They talk about Hunter. And Hakusho in my mind is just as good as Hunter. So that's just me. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, on that note, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to get tickets to One Piece Film Red. So or if my friend is gonna be available for today or Sunday. So we'll see if I'm able to go see it tonight. I really appreciate everyone stopping by, and you know, supporting the stream. It means a lot to me. If you like the stream, you know, do the old like and subscribe and all that jazz. I appreciate all of that, guys. You guys are cool. So yeah, I'll be taking off, but I'll see you next time, and hope you have a great Friday. So have a good night, and till next time, guys. Peace out.